So my hair is getting really long, if you can't tell. Or not really long, but a lot longer than it was when I first started vlogging a couple of months ago. So I guess this is gonna be a let's just watch Krista grow her hair out. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It seems like I say something about my hair every vlog now. I've got to quit doing that. So yeah, growing out was looking kind of bad. I had to pin it all back for Halloween, or pin it back some, because I was a guy. I was dressed as a guy. Which is funny because it seems like the past few years I've been dressing as guys for Halloween. I don't know what that says about me, but out of the past 6 years, I've dressed up as a guy 3 times for Halloween. 50% of the time I have been a guy. And yeah, one out of those 3, I was, I guess, a gender neutral character. I don't know how to say it. I was a cat. I wasn't like sexy cat or anything, because that's kind of what girls usually do for Halloween is, oh, I'm a sexy cat. Rare. No, that's not what I did. I was a lol cat. I'll put a picture up. So yeah, I was a lol cat, and I put Velcro on a black shirt, and I had a black pants, and I had a black tail and black cat ears, and I had long hair then. But yeah, I had Velcro on my shirt in different places, and I had little um, pieces of cardstock with different sayings on there, so I could. And I had Velcro on the back of those, so I could just Velcro them on parts of my body. So it would say, I made you a cookie, but I eated it, and stuff like that. And Icon has cheeseburger, and yep, I was a lol cat. I thought it was kind of an awesome thing. It was like back in 2008. No, it was back in 2007. 2007. I was a lol cat. I was like all, you know, with the Tums. Yeah. And then the year after that, I was a girl gone wild, and I had censored across my chest, which was also a pretty awesome costume. And the year after that, I was Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. And then the year after that, I was Lord Voldemort. And last year, I was a Barbie doll, but I was really ugly Barbie doll. I don't look good with blonde hair. You see these eyebrows? These eyebrows do not go well with blonde hair. I even tried to lighten them a little bit, and no, they just looked kind of gray, and it looked weird. And then this year I was Sheldon Cooper, so yeah, 3 guys, a cat, and 2 girls. Also, the same year I was a girl gone wild, I had 2 costumes. So I was a girl gone wild for when I went to the bar on Halloween, but there was also a Halloween house party that I went to, and I was dressed as Annie Hall that time. So yeah, I had 2 costumes. So technically, in the past 6 years, I have had 7 costumes, and only 3 of them have been boys. But still, that's a big percentage. I don't know math, so I don't know what that is. I think that a lot of the pictures that I have from past Halloweens are actually on my friend's website, because he's a photographer and he likes to photograph different things at at the bar that I go to, or used to go to. I haven't been there in like 3 months, but yeah, I think he probably has them on his website. So I can't really put them up here because they're copyrighted. Yeah, he has a copyright, so sorry. I'll have to see if I can find different ones. Probably not. Or if you really, really want to know, I could always tell you the um, website that he has. Like, nobody should be interested in that. I mean, it's like, what? Oh, and when I dressed as Inigo Montoya and Lord Voldemort the next year, I won costume contests like 2 years in a row, which was awesome. And the best part about the Voldemort one is that I came dressed as Voldemort and I freaked people out. Like the photographer guy I was just talking about, he didn't even recognize me, and he was like, "Who is this creepy person who keeps showing up? Who just keeps?" Because I was like, I was kind of staring at everybody just to creep them out. So yeah, he he didn't know who I was. Half the people that saw me were like, "Who is this person? This person is really creepy." And then they figured out who it was because I was with Kevin. But yeah, so I came as Lord Voldemort, and this girl, another girl, shows up, and she's dressed as Harry Potter. So we entered the costume contest together, even though we didn't know each other, and we won first place. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And we got cash for it, so it was pretty nice. I even had like I even sewed like a fake snake, a fake Nagini to put around my shoulders. It was pretty funny. I still have it. Actually, I think it's like in this closet back here. Hold on a minute. There it is. That's it. That's my fake snake. Look at that. It's got one eye. Poor thing. A little googly eye. And a little tongue that I sewed on there. It looks funny. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Woo. I'm really bad at camera work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so. Oh no, I just ripped the other eye off. Darn it. Too bad I can't, like, get it to stick to my forehead or anything. That would be awesome. Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, Nagini. So, yeah. Halloween costumes. Oh. So what else have I dressed as? Let's put my hair. What else have I dressed as for Halloween? I was an elf once. Let's see, I think it was like right after Return of the King came out, maybe? Yeah, I made her make me an elf costume. The hair, stop. Yeah, so she made me an elf costume, and it was pretty awesome, but it kind of made me look pregnant, which was weird. And so yeah, it kind of made me look pregnant, and I didn't really like that, because I wasn't pregnant. I never have been. Probably never will be. So yeah, that was weird. I also went as Marilyn Monroe once, but it was the hair was not exactly right, and people kept thinking that I was a Barbie doll. Okay, so my mom makes a lot of my Halloween costumes, and she made the Marilyn Monroe dress, and she had like a pattern for it and everything, 'cause she actually knows how to sew, which I don't. I wish I knew how to sew. That would be awesome. I could make my own costumes. It would be great. But I don't know how to sew. So she makes my Halloween costumes. She used to make them when I was a kid too. But she made my Marilyn Monroe costume, and she had to kind of tweak the pattern a little bit because I kind of have wide hips, so she had to make the hips a little bit wider. And I went to a party and wore it, and it looked really good at the beginning of the party, but pretty much every time I sat down, it was made of some kind of like satin material, which frays really easily. So pretty much every time I would sit down, it would fray a little bit more. So by the time I got home that night, I had like some of my seams had kind of ripped open a little bit, which makes me sound like a fatty, but I was not fat at that time. I've gained some weight, but not that much since then. But yeah, I was, I was pretty normal for, my height, which is, in case you were wondering, I am somewhere between 5'8" and 5'9". So yeah, I'm kind of tall for a girl, I guess. I'm a lot taller than most of the girls that I know, so. And it's really funny when I like walk around campus, because some of the girls around campus are so short. I feel like a freaking giant. And also my arms, I guess my arms are really long because someone gave me a sweater one time and I put it on and I felt like a freaking gorilla because it was my size, but the sleeves were so short. My arms were like, it was like this. Okay, that's kind of, you can't really tell. But yeah, a sweater like that, and it's supposed to come down to here. Then it came to there, and I just felt like a gorilla, and it made me feel really bad. I don't know why the light keeps switching. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was Marilyn Monroe. That's where I was going with that. I was Charlie Chaplin once for Halloween, and I won a costume contest with that one. I only win costume contests when I'm dressed as guys. I don't get it, but okay. So yeah, I won a costume contest when I was dressed as Charlie Chaplin, and it was kind of an awesome costume. I made it myself, or from things that I found at like the thrift store. Yeah, and that one was a pretty good one. I dressed as a genie once, like I think it was in about 8th or 9th grade. I can't remember when it was, but yeah, I dressed as a genie, and I had these like press-on glow-in-the-dark fingernails. It was weird, and I had a bottle, and my mom helped me do my makeup, but oh my gosh, it was the worst makeup. I looked terrible. I mean, it was so bad. It was like so much eyeshadow and mascara and everything and blush. I looked like a freak. And there's this one picture of me, and I don't think I have it on the computer or anything, 'cause it needs to be destroyed. But there's this one picture of me, and I'm doing this face or something like that. It's really funny, and I'm holding the bottle, and it looks like I'm drunk, even though I was like 13. So yeah, I kind of started saying that was my drunk genie in a bottle costume. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah. So yeah, I really like costumes. I've won costume contests before. I went to a 60s themed dance party and dressed as a go-go dancer, and I won a costume contest. I like dressing in 80s clothes. It's fun. Went to like an 80s prom. And what else? I'm excited about next summer because Kevin and I are planning on going to Comic-Con, which means that I'm going to have to think of some really awesome costumes. So if you have any costume ideas that you think that I would, be okay in, I guess, something that you think I should do, I will give it some serious thought, and if I can pull it off, I will do it. And go to Comic-Con dressed that way. So, yeah. I guess I should probably stop talking. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.